Hello everybody, Tyron the God 3 here, and welcome to a video I've decided to do to participate in the bandwagon of PokeTubers that are deciding to make this video. And I love when the Pokemon community gets together and does things like this, like when we had the rap challenge, and now we're doing this. The challenge is basically, well, it's not really a challenge, but it's for fun. It's more of a unlock your creative side, much like how the rap challenge was to unlock people's creative side. This one shows our creative side in a different way. This is known as the My Gym Challenge, I guess you can call it, where each of the PokeTubers go along and they start talking about what their gyms would be like if, let's say, the game designers were to come to your door and be like, hey, we have ran out of ideas and gimmicks for Pokemon gym leaders. We need you to come down and give us your thoughts on what a new gym leader should be like for, say, Sun and Moon or Eclipse or any new Pokemon game that's coming out. So, with that being said, I decided to go ahead and get a little creative and make the ideal gym for me if I were to be in a Pokemon game and the player had to fight against me. So, with that said, check this out. My gym will actually, if I had a gym in the region, it would actually be the 4th gym. A lot of people have been saying that they want their gyms to be the 8th gym. I know Ovi, a popular Pokemon theorist YouTuber, he has done that. Check out his video, I'll send a link. And then also my friend KG, if you all know him, I cross over with him a lot. He has made his gym. I will definitely send a link to his video in the description as well. So a lot of people basically said that they want to be the 8th gym leader, specifically so that they can fight them at their best. Me, however, I want to be the 4th gym leader. The reason of such being is because the 4th gym is actually a very important gym to me in terms of the Pokemon journey. After the 4th gym, you realize that you're basically halfway done and you have 4 more gyms left to go. So my lesson as the gym leader that I want to teach you is that it'll be a lot harder from here on out fighting the next 4 gym leaders. You may be halfway done with collecting badges here, but you still got a long way to go if you want to be a Pokemon master. So with that said, I decided to go ahead and have a team based around the 4th gym, which usually has Pokemon up to their low 30s or mid 30s. However, based on the Pokemon that I have, they'll be in their mid to late 30s. To give you a bit more of a challenge. Now, to get on with the gimmick of the gym once you enter the gym, you'll notice that you need to fight several different trainers, but you do have the option to only fight one of each. Each trainer will be having a light in their hand, and they'll all be in different rooms. The trainers will have a red, blue, or green light respectively, and there'll be there'll be 4 in each room. In order to battle me, you need to have lights red, blue, and green defeated respectively. So this gives you the option to fight a trainer with a red light, a blue light, or a green light. And once you defeated that trainer, you can move forward. Or you can, and this is an option, choose to fight every last trainer. This is your option. Do you fight each of the trainers in order to gain the experience points that you'll get from them, that you'll need in order to level up to make the fight against me easier? Or do you just fight the trainers that you need to fight and then fight me so you can get through it much faster? That is your option as the trainer. So, I'm not really down for making giant puzzles, so I wanted to just make this as simple as possible while giving you the option to battle me. Battling me will be the real challenge here, obviously. So, when you battle me, I will be using 3 Pokemon. Now, the gimmick that I will have in my battle is that all of your Pokemon on your team, with the exceptions of electric type Pokemon, obviously, or Pokemon with abilities like Defiant Sleep or whatever, like that new Koala Pokemon, will be paralyzed. Each of your Pokemon will have the paralyzation status. Now, this means that when battling me, you will have to find ways in order to battle me effectively while under the paralyzation clause. Now, a lot of people may think that this is rather unfair. You do have the option to cure your paralyzation via cherry berries, via paralyzation heal, or having a bunch of electric Pokemon on your team to counteract mine. However, this forces the trainer to think outside of the box and find a creative way in order to defeat my Pokemon. Why do I do this? One time I battled the Battle Frontier, and there was actually a condition in which all of my Pokemon were burned. The reason of such being is because there was a giant roulette in the sky that landed on the burn ability, which forced my Pokemon to fight off against the Frontier Brain while being burned. The reason I decided to do this type of gimmick condition is because I want to teach you a lesson as the gym leader. If you can't find creative ways or find a way to defeat me while under certain hindrance, then you don't deserve to be in the Pokemon League, honestly, because there's several trainers who revolve their strategies around hitting you with poisons, burns, paralyzations, confusions, sleeps, frozen, you name it. And in the Pokemon League, there are strong trainers that will do the same. Your goal as a trainer is to find creative, suitable ways in order to direct your Pokemon to get themselves either A, out of the condition, or B, work your way around the condition. So, that is my lesson that I want to teach you as a gym leader. Now for the Pokemon that'll be on my team. Obviously, I want to use Pokemon that I'm best known for, so Dedenne is first up in the lineup. I decided to make Dedenne level 36 because normally when you fight the gym leader that is the 4th gym leader, you end up fighting Pokemon that are around their mid to beginning level 30s. I made Dedenne level 36 to make it towards its late 30s, specifically so that you'll have a bit more of a challenge to fight this Dedenne off with. Then with the moves that I taught it the moves Play Rough as a physical move for Dedenne to use, plus it does Fairy so it gets the same type attack bonus. Swagger, so that I can hit you with the Parafusion clause, which is you being confused and paralyzed, which will cause a lot of problematics and makes your chances of hitting me 1 out of 3. The other thing I've decided to do was equip Dedenne with the attack Charm. This means that it can lower your attack severely. I increase your attack with the Swagger ability, however I can lower it, thus canceling out the Swagger's ability in order to make it so that not only are you confused, but you're back at the exact same attack power you were prior to the Swagger. Finally, Thunderbolt to give him a same type attacking special attack move. The next Pokemon on my team isn't as strong, but does have some nice gimmicks. It will be Emolga. Just in case you find a way to use the Cherry Berry or the Paralyzation Heal, I decided to go ahead and equip Nuzzle to Emolga. That way it can hit you with Paralyzation. The other moves would be Attract. One of the things that a lot of trainers have annoyance with when fighting Pokemon is Attract, because Attract, along with the ability of being paralyzed, makes things a lot harder. That combined with the Swagger ability from Dedenne, your odds of attacking me are really low. Then there's Acrobatics for a same type attack bonus, physical, and plus when your speed is lowered, I go ahead and use Electro Ball in order to show off those differences in speed so that I can do a really powerful attack. I feel these are really great attacks, and I used Emolga specifically because I want type coverage basically for trainers who decide, oh, I'll just use Earthquake against every Pokemon that Tyrone uses. The last Pokemon obviously is my favorite Pokemon, Raichu. Raichu will be using Brick Break in order to counter Pokemon that try to fight off against Emolga using Ice or Rock type, which are Emolga's weaknesses respectively. Fake Out so that it can make you flinch on top of you being paralyzed. And then Thunderbolt and Volt Tackle because they're strong physical and special attacks, plus Thunderbolt has the chance of making you paralyzed. So plus Volt Tackle does as well. The entire strategy here is revolved around how much I can mess with you while you're paralyzed and if you can get a way out of it. Pokemon that come into the field once they were healed from paralyzation, once they come back out, they are affected with the paralyzation clause again. Imagine it like Electric Terrain, but without all of the added effects, just it makes you paralyzation clause. I know Electric Terrain doesn't paralyze you, but I feel that this would be a nice condition on the battlefield in order to make the trainer think on their toes while they're fighting me. They can't just switch out, because if they do, then they'll risk being paralyzed multiple times. Finally, if you defeat me, you are earned the Valor Heart Badge, which is a badge I designed on Photoshop real fast, which would be a combination of heart, which is the Valor, and the lightning bolt on the heart in order to amplify that your Pokemon were paralyzed, that you found a way to brave and toughen it out. So with that said, that is my gym, and that is the way I'd set my gym up. So, if you are a PokeTuber or just a YouTuber in general, how would you set up your gym? You can leave your thoughts in the comment section below, or hell, send a video response. I'd love to see a lot of these PokeTubers and how their gyms come out, and they all seem very creative. So with that said, I'll see you all then, everybody. Tyrone the Guy 3 out.